Every year we get a ton of Lego sets that are going to be retiring, and in 2025 it will be no different. Now, it will vary from the 2024 sets as we have a long list of sets to retire, and the list is always changing. So, we last posted an update here in early January, and that video had over 41,000 views. And a lot of the questions and comments were, can you update this throughout the year? So, in today's video, I'm going to update you as over 100 Lego sets have either added or been taken away from this list right here. So without further ado, let's look at every single Lego set that's retiring in 2025, starting with the Lego Star Wars theme. The first set here I have is the Imperial Dropship vs. Rebel Scout Speeder. This $40 Lego set was released back in 2024 and looks like will be ending in 2025. The next Lego set here has been on the market for quite some time further. It's part of the Lego Star Wars helmet collection and is Darth Vader, and of that, the most expensive at $80. Normally, these were $70, and even if you're as old as me, they used to be $50. The next set is an Ultimate Collector's Series set. It's the Razor Crest, and oddly enough, it's kind of odd because the Mandalorian movie is supposed to be coming out in 2026. So a little bit odd. I don't know if the ship probably got died off in the show, right? So it makes sense that it's not going to be debuted in the show. But I feel like with the spark of the Mandalorian, this set probably should have lingered a little longer. So sad to see that one go. Next up, we have the Coruscant Guard gunship. I know not a huge fans for this set, but I'm pretty ecstatic to see a new gunship that was added to the shelves. Sad to see it go. It was supposed to retire in 2024, but it got extended into the new year. The next set is also an Ultimate Collector Series set, and this one is the X-Wing Starfighter. I personally built this one. I enjoyed it. However, I do find it's very fragile and breaks down every time I go to move it. Next up also is a set that was supposed to retire in 2024, but got extended and is now in added shelf life throughout 2025. This is the Ghost and Phantom 2, specifically from the Rebels show. Now, we have seen it more in the show Rebels, but I really do enjoy that. So as Ahsoka 2 approaches, I wonder if we'll see more of this set throughout 2025. The next one is Ahsoka Tano's T6 shuttle, coming with a bunch of notable characters from the Ahsoka show. Wonder if some will carry on into the new Ahsoka season. Next up, we have the Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack. This was such a fun battle pack. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. It's going to be sad to see it go because it's not often we get a battle pack with ton of just really good parts for mock building, aside from just overall really good Star Wars minifigures. The next is the only Lego set we got from the Skeleton Crew so far. This is the Onyx Cinder. Now, not to spoil the show, but I'm going to spoil the show if you haven't watched it already. The Onyx Cinder kind of gets, I would say, decapitated. I don't know. It has like a shell, and the entire shell gets torn apart, and the Onyx Cinder looks a lot different from this variant as the show progresses, but still nonetheless an iconic set. Moving forward, the next Lego Star Wars set is the first midi scale set that's going to retire. This one is the Tantive 4. Now, I do think the price points of the midi scale sets are overpriced. I was able to find one at my Walmart for $40. A better price point for this, and I'm assuming we'll see a lot of clearance on this throughout 2025. So if you want clearance deals, subscribe because we're finding sales all year long. The next Lego set here is going to be a part of the midi scale as well. This one is going to be the Invisible Hand. Likely, we saw this one for $30 during Black Friday, and I'm expecting sales throughout all of 2025. So if you're looking for it, be patient. I'll find you a deal. Next up, we have the Bark Speeder Escape. I haven't really seen a great deal on this one other than 20% off at $24, but nonetheless comes with some notable minifigures and two 501st Clone Specialists. The next Lego set here is going to be a micro-scale Mos Espa pod race diorama. It also had a really cool set kind of go alongside it that was not available from Lego. It was only available from Walmart in 2024. It was really hard to get. It was the Gasgados Pod Racer. But anyways, that set went with this one, even though they don't really coexist. It was a really cool GWP, but nonetheless, going to be sad to see retire in 2025. The next Lego set is the Droideka, which again is another really cool looking Star Wars set and is brick built version of a Droideka droid. Moving forward, we have one of the 25-year anniversary sets with Moff Gideon, the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. Now, oddly enough, this is a Lego set I've yet to see a single discount on. So in 2025, I'll be looking exclusively for this one as we've yet to see a good sale. We next have the Crimson Firehawk, which is a 4+ overpriced Lego set with some really cool minifigs like Nubs. But hey, $50, 4+. little high in price point. We also have Ahsoka Tano's Duel on Peridia, a $55 Lego set that's coming available at Amazon for 20% off. But it does come with some really insane minifigs like Admiral Thrawn, Ahsoka, Morgan Elsbeth, Ezra, and a Night Trooper. We also have Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon's battle retiring, getting 2 Praetorian Guards. And it's been a while since we've seen Praetorian Guards, so it was so nice getting those in minifig characters. We also have the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech retiring in 2025, alongside the Creative Droid Builder Pack. This set for me was definitely a bust, but of course they stuck a 25-year anniversary Young Leia minifigure to top off and give a chef's kiss on it. Next up, we have a Rebuild the Galaxy set retiring in 2025. This is the TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup. Probably one of the more liked sets out of the bunch, but it does come with some really cool characters like this McDonald's droid. That one's really cool. And then other characters from that really awesome show. But you can actually move this set around, change the wings, and have either an X-Wing or a mashup, whatever you prefer. Next up, we have a set that probably should have came with the Ultimate Collector Series Sail Barge. This is the Desert Skiff at Sarlacc Pit. A little bit odd that this one's going to have such a short shelf life, but hey, it's going to be sad to see this go, maybe because it has the 25-year anniversary stamping on it. And then that's Lego Star Wars for you. Now let's jump over to Lego Ideas. The first Lego Ideas set we're going to see retire in 2025 is this motorized lighthouse. Now, it's a little expensive, but it's because it comes with all the light kit and all the powered up functions noted here that enable this to move around. I'm going to be honest, I think this is a sleeper investment set just because it's been quietly sitting on the shelves and is going to see retirement here at the end of 2025. Next up, we have the Disney Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson's Cottage. I was able to get us a really awesome deal on this set back in, I think it was June or July of 2024. I got an exclusive deal from All Shop Hub just for our audience, and it was actually really cool. They had a bunch of copies of this set, and we sold out with them within hours because we were able to get this bad boy for I think like $140. Crazy, but that's a perk of being a subscriber of Stud City. Next up, we have the Insect Collection. This set's going to be sad to retire as it's $80, but commonly available on Amazon for 20% off at $64. Nonetheless, this set saw a huge change as its design as it made the Lego Ideas set, but nonetheless still a really good one. The next Lego set here is going to be sad to see. It's $130 for this Viking Village, and I think is a very slept on Lego set. Considering for $130, you get such a nice build and only 4 characters, but for 2,100 pieces, it blows the water for price per piece ratio. And next up is the Orient Express. I'm a huge Lego train fan, so sad to see this one leave the shelves, but such an amazing and iconic European train. I thoroughly enjoyed building this back in 2023 in December when it came out, but sad to see it go. This is definitely an ultimate Christmas tree train and even just a train collector's fan. So pick this up before it's gone. We saw it go on deep discount of $240 during Black Friday of 2024. Oddly enough, it didn't last long. So hopefully we see more deals here in the future. The next Lego Idea set is going to be this one. It's the Family Tree, definitely a little bit less desired set, a little expensive in my taste for just basically a brick built version of a tree where you can hang pictures from. And then lastly, the last Idea set retiring in 2025 is this Red London telephone box. Enough said on this one. I'm not a fan, but it is going to be retiring. Once again, this list is coming from Brick Fanatics, so keep in mind it's always changing throughout the year, but I'll try to do our best and update it a few times throughout 2025. But the next Lego theme is going to be Lego architecture. Now, there is only 2 sets included in this list. The first one is going to be New York City, and then the second one is going to be Paris. So 2 beautiful architecture sets. Sad to see you go. The next Lego theme we're going to have is Lego Ninjago, one of my favorite themes of all time. The first one here is Aaron's Battle Mech at $16, followed by the J-Mech Battle Pack. Yes, Ninjago got a battle pack. How epic is that? But sad to see it go in 2025. We have 3 interchangeable mechs that are going to be retiring. This one is Cole's Elemental Earth Mech at $20. Next up, Sora's Elemental Tech Mech, and the last one, Kai's Elemental Fire Mech. All 3 are interchangeable parts, which is pretty cool because you can mix up their hands, torso, and legs, which is honestly awesome. The next up, we have Egalt the Master Dragon, followed by Young Dragon Ryu, Aaron's Ninja Off-Road Buggy Car, Kai's Ninja Climber Mech. We love a good mech. The Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo, which is even a new set. Sad to see that go. The Tournament Temple City at $250. Zane's Ice Motorcycle. The Tournament Battle Arena, which plays into role with the Tournament City. They actually connect, which is pretty cool. Ninjago did that. The Dragonstone Shrine, oddly enough, you were able to find this one on 50% off at Costco for $60, and I actually just love this set. It's just such a cool Ninjago display. Next up, we have Ninja Team Combo Vehicle at $90, Cole's Titan Dragon Mech with one minifig for $100, making that Cole minifig extremely expensive. And then the Source Dragon Emotion for me, which was one of the best LEGO sets of top 10 in 2024 releases. This Ninjago Dragon is truly epic. We have Kai's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner. We have Sora's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner. And then the Dragonian Storm Village, which just came out January 1st, 2025, which would put it at a 12-month shelf life. Now, I don't know about you, 6 amazing minifigures for $40 from Ninjago is crazy, especially the rebirth of Moro. How insane is that? Haven't seen the new Ninjago seasons, but this set is packing a punch. It's crazy. It's only going to have a 12-month shelf life. And then the last LEGO set retires earlier in July 31st of 2025. It's Kai's Source Dragon Battle. And that brings us to the next LEGO theme, LEGO Icons. Some of my favorite sets included, but not this one. It's still a good set. The Vespa 125 in this sand blue. The next one is going to be one of my favorites. It's the Boutique Hotel Modular. Anytime there's a modular retiring, this guy pays extreme attention to as far as LEGO investments, as well as some to add to the personal collection. Sad to see it go, but it's on the list. Same thing with the Jazz Club. Now, we were able to get the Boutique Hotel for $165 during Amazon Prime Day. I wonder if we're going to have that deal again throughout 2025, but I'll be on a close lookout. And that's another reason why you should subscribe for the best LEGO deals. The Jazz Club, we've yet to find a deal on, and we're going to be looking throughout all of 2025. The next one is definitely a sad sight for sore eyes. It's the Lion Knight's Castle, a $400 behemoth LEGO castle, going to be retiring through 2025, followed by the Land Rover Classic Defender 90 in that beautiful sand green color. The Pac-Man Arcade, which is another fantastic model for $270, followed by the Medieval Town Square. Sad for castle fans, as this one's going to be leaving the markets, but I'm just going to recommend getting it before it's gone. We have two, oddly enough, Winter Village sets retiring. The first one is the Alpine Lodge at $100. Love the price point, solid build. Same thing with the Santa's Post Office, $100, kept price point. This was the 2024 set, so it's going to have a really short shelf life of just about a year and 2 months. Sad to see it go, if that's actually going to happen. And then two other sets to add to that list are Over the Moon with Pharrell Williams, and then lastly, Everyone is Awesome. The next LEGO theme is going to be LEGO Dreamz. The first set up for retirement in 2025 is going to be Izzy's Dream Animals at $40, followed by the Never Witches Midnight Raven, which I think comes with some banger minifigs at the $100 price tag, followed by Zoe's Cat Motorcycle. Next up, we have Logan the Mighty Panda, which features Logan in his blue self with his mech panda build. The Never Witches Nightmare Creatures, of course, getting that awesome Never Witch minifig. Cooper's Robot Dinosaur C-Rex. Yeah, not a T-Rex, a C-Rex, because it's Cooper. Such a cool set. Mateo and Z-Blob, the Night Battle mech. I actually put this in my top 10 LEGO sets of 2024. This set was incredible. I love a mech, and this one definitely did it for me. The next one here is Castle Nocturnia at $200, and I thought this set was just an absolute bust. For $200, this just didn't do it for me. And then we have Z-Blob Robot Vehicle and Adventures, a different Mateo here minifig, which is nice to see. Bunchie's Creative Animal Adventures. We have Cooper's Gaming Controller set. The Izzy and Bunchuro, the Gaming Bunny. And then Mateo and the Z-Blob Action Race Car, which is a set I really do like. These are all the January 1st, 2025 sets, so very short shelf life on these. Also, Cooper's Tiger Mech and Zero's Hot Rod Race Car. I love the Dreamz theme. Gonna be sad to see some of those go. But yeah, especially being new for 2025. But moving forward, our next LEGO theme is going to be DC and more importantly, Batman. We have Batman the Mech Armor. We have Batman the Animated Series Gotham City. Now, keep in mind, all 4 of these minifigs are exclusive to the set. 3 of them made it into the top 10 most expensive minifigures of 2024. So that is going to be definitely a sought after set for sure going throughout 2025. We have Batman construction figure and the Batpod bike, a buildable Batman character. And then we have the Batman with Batmobile versus Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze. 3 characters, $60. The set just seemed absurd in price point, but hey, I guess the Batman minifigs hold up in value. Next up, we have Batman and Batmobile versus Mr. Freeze. It's a 4+ set. Nonetheless, came with that minifigure there. And then the last one to come in DC is going to be Superman Mech versus Lex Luthor. Now, I don't know anything about Marvel's Superman, any of that stuff. anything superheroes, but I do know I've seen many comments saying that Superman was the first time we've seen Superman in Lego form in many years, if not decades. So that is going to be definitely want to keep a keen eye out. But then that moves us into the next Lego theme is Super Mario. We have these in July 31st, 2025, so a little bit early on the release here. On the retirement, we have Bowser's Muscle Car expansion set. I just love this. I just love this set. It's just eye candy for Lego. Dubs on that set. We have Goomba's Playground and then Soda's Jungle Maker set. And the rest of these are going to be set to retire throughout the end of 2025 at December 31st. The first one here I think is the most important, the Mighty Bowser. I love this set. This set displays so well, and I think this is going to be a great little investment piece. Nonetheless, just being an awesome Lego set. Same thing with the Piranha Plant, just lesser in dollar value at $60. Next up, we have Battle with Roy at Peach's Castle, followed by King Boo's Haunted Mansion, coming with a bunch of notable characters, including King Boo himself. The Bowser Express Train, which is what I still need to get my hands on. I absolutely love Lego trains. No matter what theme they are, this one looks amazing. And then lastly, the newly released Mario Kart theme, Donkey Kong and DK Jumbo. That one's going to be retiring. And then the next Lego theme here is going to be Animal Crossing. So Animal Crossing has a handful of Lego sets retiring. First up is Julian's Birthday Party, Bonnie's Outdoor Activities. We have Captain's Island Boat Tour. We have Isabel's House Visit. We have Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House. We have Fly with Dodo Airlines. Yeah, Dodo, that's pretty cool. I like that fig. And then lastly, KK's Concert at the Plaza. Next up, we have a Fortnite Lego theme, and there's only four Fortnite Lego themes currently on the market, and 3 out of 4 of those are going to be retiring. First up, we have the Durr Burger, followed by the Supply Llama, and lastly, Peely Bone. Now, originally we included the Fortnite Battle Bus in that list, but that is one significant change of a set that got pulled from the retirement list of 2025. So even with so, I think this one is definitely one you want to get your hands out. It's such an iconic set. But moving forward, we next have the Sonic the Hedgehog theme. The first set retiring in 2025 is going to be Shadow the Hedgehog Escape. We have Knuckles Guardian Mech featuring a mech with Knuckles. How sick is that minifigure? We have Tails Adventure Boat, followed by Knuckles the Master Emerald Shrine, a Supersonic vs. Egg Drillster at $80. And the last Sonic set is the Shadow the Hedgehog, which is part of the Helmet Collection, but just for Sonic's version. Our next Lego theme is going to be Creator 3-in-1. The first set is going to retire as of July 31st, 2025, and that is the Cozy House. So look for that one if you don't want to miss out. The rest of these are going to be all December 31st, 2025. The first one here is the Mighty Dinosaurs. Next up, we have the $120 Pirate Ship, the $50 Majestic Tiger, better known as the Butthole Tiger. Moving forward, we have adorable dogs, and they speak for themselves because they're adorable. We have the Space Roller Coaster at $110. The Red Dragon, which I think is adorable for $10. The Modern House. It's hard to believe this is a Creator 3-in-1 set considering how awesome this is. I wish it did have closed back, but it is fully dollhouse style. But again, it does fall into the Creator 3-in-1 theme. Next up, we have the Forest Animals Red Fox, which is just a great Lego set for the Creator 3-in-1 theme. The Hamster Wheel, featuring the brick-built hamsters, literally on a wheel. A Tropical Ukulele, and then the Sea Animals. We also have the Creator Expert, but still falls into the Creator line. It's the Vespa, smaller set right here, but 118 pieces for $10. Moving forward, we have the Land Rover Classic Defender at $15 and the Daffodils at $15. Our next Lego theme is going to be Despicable Me 4. And there's a few sets on this list. The first one is going to be Minions and Banana Car. Look at all of those Minions in that set for $25. Not a bad bang for your buck. Next up, we have the Minions Music Party Bus at $40. Still getting a bunch of different Minions. Next up, we have Brick Built Gru and Minions. I think this is one of my more favorite sets. It's just a nice brick built version of all the Minions, and of course getting iconically Gru. We also have Minions and Gru's Family Mansion, which I think the mansion itself probably could have had a little bit more detail on the closed back side, but it is a lot of openness here. It comes with a bunch of cool minifigures, mostly dedicated to Despicable Me 4, so it's definitely one you want for those minifigures. The next Lego theme is going to be Wicked, and there's only two Lego sets that are retiring from Wicked throughout 2025. The first set is Glinda, Elphaba, and Nessa Rose at Shiz University. This is the mini doll set, but that one's going to be going alongside Elphaba and Glinda figures, which are buildable characters at $55. Our next Lego theme is going to be Wednesday, better known as Wednesday Addams. Two Lego sets are going to be retiring from the Wednesday Addams theme. The first one is Wednesday Addams figure, which is just a brick built version of Wednesday Addams on her some iconic brick built podium, followed by the last set, which is Wednesday and Edit's dorm room. So two sets, sad to see go, that are going to be leaving us from that theme. The next Lego theme is going to be Speed Champions, and the first set I think is not a huge shock considering we have a full new wave of Formula One Speed Champions that are about to hit the market as of March 1st, 2025. Will the McLaren differ from the 2023 version? Well, probably, since it's a 2025 release, but we'll see. So that's the first set retiring. The next one is the Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline GTR R34, iconic set with a Paul Walker minifigure. Followed that, we have for the Ford Mustang Dark Horse sports car, we have the Audi S1 e-tron Quattro race car, the BMW M4 GT3 and BMW M Hybrid V8 race cars, the Lamborghini Lambo V12 Vision GT supercar, the Mercedes AMG G63 and the Mercedes AMG SL63, the Aston Martin safety car, and the Aston Martin 23 Formula One car. Again, getting another Aston Martin, but in a different variant because it's new for 2025. And that brings us to the next Lego theme, which is a little bit different. It's the Collectible Minifigure series. Now, as of this point in time, we've only had one release in 2025, and every single collectible minifigure that releases throughout 2025 will be retiring, especially the ones that come later in the year. But as far as Series 27 goes, this will be retiring as little as 3 to 4 months, just like we've seen in years past. Alongside that, we have not yet even released the F1 collectibles race cars, which for me are probably going to be a bust considering they don't come with notable characters for each car. That was a huge miss in my eyes, but that will also be retiring in 2025. Our next Lego theme is going to be Lego Disney, and the first set is going to be Maleficent's Dragon Form for $70. Next up, we have Disney Princess's Market Adventure. We have Snow White's Jewelry Box. We have the Disney Castle, which was a remake of the retired one in 2022. It may have been in 2021. We next have the Walt Disney Tribute Camera with the 100-year anniversary logo on it. Well, at least it used to be. I think the box changed, but it is stamped with 100 in brick built form. We have Ariel's Music Stage, Isabel's Flower Pot, Elsa's Frozen Castle, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs Cottage, which I think is a huge Lego set that is retiring here at the end of 2025. We have Simba the Lion Cub for $20. We have Elsa's Ice Palace, which is a ginormous brick built castle. We have the Magical Madrigal House. We have Inside Out to Mood Cubes. And then Antonio's Animal Sanctuary. And then we also have Moana's Flower Pot, as well as Ariel's Crystal Cavern. We do have the Twirling Ariel also going to be retiring, which is the last Disney set. And it's not loading, but the last set for the Disney wave is Encanto's Mini House. So there's Twirling Ariel. And then that brings us to the next Lego theme. This one is Jurassic World. So only 5 sets are retiring from the Jurassic World theme. The first one is Baby Bumpy, the Ankylosaurus. Not gonna lie, the color scheme, the eyes, something about the set is really cute. Next up, we have Baby Dinosaur Rescue Center. We have the Dinosaur Fossils T-Rex Skull, the Dinosaur Missions Stagosaurus Discovery. Check out that stag, yo, that thing is sweet. And then lastly, the Dinosaur Missions Allosaurus Transport Truck. Our next Lego theme is going to be Lego Marvel. The first set we have is Rocket's Warbird vs. Ronin. We then have the Green Goblin construction figure, the Spider-Man's car and Dr. Oak, Team Spidey Web Spinner Headquarters. We have Team Spidey's Dino Crawler Rescue. We have my most favorite set from Marvel. It's the Daily Bugle. Now, this set used to retail for $300 up until Legoflation of August 2022, where it got price increased by $50. This is definitely going to be a highly anticipated set all throughout 2025. Definitely try to get your hands on one of these. Next up, we have the Infinity Gauntlet. We have the Spider-Man Final Battle. We have Venom Mech Armor versus Miles Morales. Our next Lego set is going to be War Machine Mech Armor. We have Spider-Man Race Car and Venom Green Goblin. The Spider-Man versus Sandman Final Battle. The X-Men X-Jet. The Rocket and Baby Groot. We have Spider-Man Mask, which is part of the Helmet Collection series. The Iron Man with Bike and the Hulk. We have Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydra Soldiers. The next Lego set here is Thor versus Surtur Construction Figure. The Avengers versus the Leviathan. The Avengers Assemble Age of Ultron. The Avengers Helicarrier. New Captain America Construction Figure. Iron Spider-Man Construction Figure. Iron Man Mech vs. Ultron. And lastly, Spider-Man vs. Anti-Venom. Our next Lego theme is Lego City. The first set here is going to be the police car. We next have the mobile police dog training. We have the fire rescue boat, the fire command truck, the construction trucks, and a wrecking ball crane. We have go-karts and race drivers, the construction steamroller, the race car and car carrier truck, the yellow mobile construction crane, which is one of the best and coolest Lego City sets I think there is to date. The fire rescue plane. We have the police mobile crime lab truck, the yellow construction excavator, which is so detailed. The Robot World roller coaster park. We have the Seaside Harbor with cargo ship. We have the Jungle Explorer off-road truck. We have the Spaceship and Asteroid Discovery. We have the Space Explorer rover and Alien Life. The Modular Space Station. The Space Base and Rocket Launch Pad. The Tow Truck and Sports Car Repair. The Jungle Explorer helicopter at base camp. The Space Science Lab, the Formula One Wave, which is the F1 Garage and Mercedes AMG and Alpine cars. Seeing Formula One in City was awesome. Modular Galactic Spaceship, the Red Sports Car, the Donut Truck, the Pizza vs. Fire Truck Race Car Pack, the Airplane vs. Hospital Bed Race Car Pack, the No Limits Race Car Ramp Track that all those packs can race against, the Red Farm Tractor with Trailer and Sheep, the Formula One's Racing Haas and F1 race cars, which is the 4+ line, the Scrapyard with cars, and lastly, the Formula One Grid with V-Carb and Sauber race cars. The next Lego theme is Lego Friends, and surprisingly, Lego Friends has been shaping up over the last few years to have some absolutely banger Lego sets. So the first one going to be retiring in 2025 is the Heart Lake City Community Center, which features 5 different colors for a nice skyscraper community building. Next up, we have Heart Lake City Shopping Mall. We have the Stargazing Camping Vehicle. We have the Mobile Bakery Food Cart, the Karaoke Music Party, the Vintage Fashion Store, Heart Lake City Cafe, Ollie and Paisley's Family Houses, Heart Lake City Hospital, the Adventure Camp Archery Range, Beach Water Scooter, the Adventure Camp Cozy Cabins, Beach Smoothie Stand, Adventure Camp Water Sports, Heart Lake City Water Park, the Adventure Camp Treehouse. Look at that. It kind of reminds me of Ewok Village. Next up, we have Horse and Pony Trailer. We have Dog Grooming Car. We have Castle Bed and Breakfast, which doesn't even feel like a Lego Friends set. How amazing is that set? We have Andrea's Modern Mansion, which is such an iconic build itself. I wish it wasn't dollhouse style, but nonetheless, it's still such a gorgeous one. We have the Guinea Pig Playground. We have Surfing Dogs and Scooters Adventure, the Cotton Candy Stand and Scooter. We have Ayla's Babysitter's Playroom, the Autumn's Room, Paisley's Room, Horse and Pet Vet Clinic, the Restaurant and Cooking School, Heart Lake City Airport and the Airplane, Hair Salon and Accessory Store, and lastly, the Creative Beach and Travel Suitcase. The next Lego theme is going to be the Brickheadz collection. First up, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. We next have Captain America and Red Hulk figures. We have Iron Man MK5 figure. We have Iron Spider-Man. We have Potted Groot. We have Clone Commander Cody. Batman 8-in-1 figures, which allows you to build this one Brickheadz in 8 different variations. We have Joy, Sadness, and Anxiety. We have Wednesday and Enid. We have Dumbo, which isn't even released yet, so a very short shelf life for that one, along with Red Panda May. And then the last one is going to be Tom and Jerry. That takes us into the Lego Minecraft theme. So the first set is going to be retiring is the Ender Dragon and End Ship. We have Steve Desert's Expedition. We next have the Armory from Lego Minecraft. We have the Nether Portal Ambush. We have the Frog House, a brick built version of a frog into a home. How cool. The Pirate Ship Voyage. We have the Cherry Blossom Garden. Oh my gosh, that one's so awesome. The Wolf Stronghold. We have the Windmill Farm, the Badlands Mine Shaft. We have the Ender Dragon and the End Ship. We have the Crafting Table, which is such an iconic set from the Lego Minecraft theme. And then lastly, the Baby Pig's birthday celebration. Our next Lego theme is going to be ones with very short shelf life. It's going to be seasonal. So the first Lego set is going to be the Trotting Lantern. It just released as of January 1st, 2025, but these sets for the Lunar New Year always have a short shelf life of just 1 year. So alongside that one, we also have the Good Fortune. So those two will be retiring at the end of 2025. Our next theme is going to be Creator Classics. So as far as Lego Creator Classic goes, there's a 5 sets that are going to be on this retirement list. First up, we have Creative Pets with brick built versions of pets you can make. We have Creative Space Planets. We have the Vibrant Creative Brick Box. And lastly, the Creative Houses. Our next Lego theme is going to go on the lines of exclusives. Although I'm not a fan of either of these sets, they're both retiring in 2025. First up is Travel Moments, and the next one is the Message Board. Our next Lego theme is going to be Lego Harry Potter, and probably the most notable set retiring of 2025 is going to be this one right here, Diagon Alley. I wouldn't wait too long because I feel like as we nail the last end of the year, it's going to be very difficult to pick up this set, but we'll see as that time rolls around. The next Lego set is going to be the Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition. Now, I've never built this one, but I've only heard good things about it, and I'd imagine it's going to be similar to that Diagon Alley, but a little bit less as popular. Next up, we have Dobby the House Elf. We next have the Hogwarts Express train station with Hogsmeade Station. I'm a huge Hogwarts Express fan, but this one, the carriages, I just think look gosh awful. Next up, we have Hedwig and Pivot Drive. We have Hogwarts Castle Boathouse. We have Buckbeak. We have Hagrid's Hut and Unexpected Visit for the 10th time, and then Hogwarts Castle Owlery, the Hogwarts Castle Potion Class, Aragog in the Forbidden Forest, the Ollivanders and Madame Malkin's Robes, and lastly, the Triwizard Tournament, The Arrival, which I think is another really amazing Harry Potter set that finally got remade after many, many years. So definitely want this one on our list before it does retire. Our last Lego theme is going to be Lego Technic because it's the most difficult to pick together. The first set is going to be this behemoth Lamborghini Sian, the FKP 37 for $450. We next have the BMW M1000RR, the McLaren Formula One race car, which is probably going to be pretty iconic considering we have the Ferrari and the Red Bull one as of new for 2025. And then also in 2024, we saw the AMG Mercedes one. So this is definitely a high prospect set. We next have the Liebherr Crawler Crane LR 13000, the 9/8 24-hour Le Mans hybrid car, the Yamaha MT10 SP, the heavy duty bulldozer, the off-road race buggy, the Mercedes AMG Formula One W14 E-Performance pullback car, the Neon McLaren Extreme E-Race car, the John Deere 970 forage harvester, the McLaren Formula E-Race car, the Surface Space Loader, the Mars Crew Exploration Rover, the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute White Hypercar, and then the Lamborghini Huracan Technica in orange. Lastly, there's 3 components retiring, the Technic Hub, the large motor, and lastly, the battery box. But aside from that, that's literally every Lego set retiring in 2025. That's a long list of Lego sets. So make sure you go back and look through all the sets because I bookmark them to help it easier for you to find the sets you're most interested in. Aside from that, I opened 1,000,001 tabs on my computer and probably just blew out my RAM. But aside from that, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, kindly ask you leave a thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comments, do you want to see me make another updated list as the months go on? Who knows? Maybe you're watching this in July and things have changed. But aside from that, I'm Creaster from Stud City. Love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.